Hello everyone, I'm Daniel, and I am joined for the first time with a actual gameplay video, and it'll be a whole campaign by SuperFang99. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. Yeah, first time on the channel for gameplay. Super excited. I couple of scenarios in Hemlock Vale that I haven't played yet, and I'm excited to get to see them. So
Yeah, indeed, we are going to be playing the Feast of Hemlock Vale, as you already knew from like the thumbnail and the title and all that. And we'll be playing Zoe, me, and you're playing George Barnaby.
yes, I have to admit. So this deck that I'm bringing is a creation of one of my friends. He is very good at creating weird survivor decks. And this deck is not weird by any means. But it's a really good deck. Or at least I've seen him do a lot of really good things with it. So I am super excited. And when I was watching him play this deck, I was like, damn, you're doing a lot of stuff. So I'm
Yeah,
excited.
that is George. He can do a lot, and you have a lot of cards. So, do you want to give us like a brief overview of like what you're planning on doing? What's the kind of hook?
Yeah, main game plan is kind of combination of nautical charts and Lawrence Carlisle to get a lot of resources, discard cards to get extra clues, commit those cards from underneath them, of course, get extra money with Lawrence Carlisle. The rest of the game plan is kind of common discard synergy things. So fortuitous discovery can eventually get tons of clues there.
Mm-hmm.
Winging it can play from the discard pile. Lot of skills as well, since they're good to discard to the various effects, since committing them will also trigger their effects. And the kind of creme de la creme. Forced learning in this deck is absolutely nuts. There was one time an upkeep phase lasted like 15 minutes because we drew this, had to discard the hand size, then you draw another card off his ability, and then I drew my weakness, and then that caused me to discard the whole thing again, and it was all crazy. But this does trigger during the ready phase, or the upkeep phase, I should say, which can give another instance of George's ability, which is really, really good.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be interesting. You have a large set of tools to deal with, and we'll pay attention to that. So, yeah, I mean, I played George before, and he was really good, and I did not play Forced Learning. I also didn't play a lot of these other cards here, so we'll see how they work out. I am playing Zoe. I have played this deck before, but it was in a standalone, and it was with 29 XP in it. And I had a really great time, and the deck really was focused around Butterfly Swords plus, what's her name, Dakota Garofalo. And
Yeah.
this is a deck that doesn't have upgraded Butterfly Swords quite yet, or Dakota Garofalo. So one thing I love about this game is a lot of people have like really cool ideas for decks. There's a lot of good net decks out there, and then you sit there and go, well, how do I actually get there from level
Yeah.
0, right?
Yep.
So while I've seen that this deck I played in 4 player really was very, very good, I don't know how to get there and what it looks like in between the start and that. So we'll see what happens. This our off-class cards, I guess, are Empirical Hypothesis. It's often called the Slotless Lucky Cigarette case, and that makes a lot of sense when Zoe's Cross is already taking up the accessory slot. So
True.
that's that. We can't upgrade it at all, but I'll take 1 card per turn, maybe 2. Bank Job, 2 copies of this because it's a good card, and you know yes, Zoe already gets money from her reaction, but you know what's better than 1 resource? A lot of resources.
8. Yes.
8. I'll give you some if I need to. There's some expensive stuff here, so it's not bad. And then I'm running 1 copy of Whispers of Doom because I think that's a fun card. Usually this is a slot where I put Spectral Razor in for Zoe, but I'm not because I've played that card too much.
That is fair.
Yep. It probably would be better that way, but we do have the extra resources. We do have the willpower probably, and I mean, it could actually do extra damage to an elite. It can pull off a aloof enemy. Well, I guess so can Spectral Razor. It'll be fun.
Hey, there might be some non-elite enemies that have more than 3 HP, right? So
There we
that's
go.
that might be good.
A 5 health enemy. We'll try.
Easy.
Yeah. That's basically the rest of the deck is some good skills, events, and not too many assets. So we're hoping to get there. The Butterfly Swords are kind of an important part, but not yet. I think that once we get to the longest night or the finale, where that becomes a little more important, we'll have a what is it? I think I have a side deck here. Yeah, here we go. We got
Yeah.
combat training, we got reliable, enchant weapon. I think all of these are going to make those swords a lot better. So maybe even if we have enough XP, Memories of Another Life would be fun. I didn't realize that she could take it, but she is a believer.
Indeed. Cool.
I don't know what I would put in, but we'll worry about that some other time. Right. Well, those are the decks. We're gonna play the Preludes, and then we're gonna play. I think we decided the Thing in the Depths. So
That's right.
let's go through this, and we're trying to follow a few stories, and we'll try our best to remember. You've only played the whole campaign once, is that right?
Indeed. Yes.
All right. I've played it like 4 or 5 times now, trying some different routes. Uh, I'm excited to play this with you because I think you're a really good player, and I've only won this campaign once.
Well, I hope to add to that total.
Yeah, but I know you'll be playing to win, and sometimes it's tough. The finale I think is one of the hardest that I've ever played, and it'll be interesting since you played it only once before with a 4-player group, right?
Yes, and it's a hilarious story. Obviously, I think we'll tell more about it when we get there. But it was after the longest night, which absolutely brutalized us.
Mm-hmm.
My investigator was killed,
Yep.
and therefore I brought a untabooed Rex Murphy deck with Scavenging Necronomicon to take revenge.
There we go.
Which is part of the reason why we were able to finish the finale. So,
All right, we're gonna be starting with the first prelude, and I've already done all the setup here, but what we're just supposed to do is go around and talk to people, maybe look at what we could possibly do with maybe getting one clue. There's one clue sitting on the old mill that'll help us get this codex entry. Um, there's no encounter deck, so should be pretty easy, right?
we do have to add 2 Doom, I believe. Yeah.
Two Doom, and if we draw a weakness, we get to cancel its revelation effect and discard it. So we'll do that, and then our Dawn of the First Day is our Act 1. We also can't take damage or be defeated, and we just need to befriend the locals. The other little metagame here is that George wants to get as many cards underneath him because these particular preludes are kind of like an act or agenda 0. So we'll be continuing along with everything we have here to the beginning of our next scenario. One asset in play, but everything else gets to stay where it is, including cards beneath your investigator card.
Indeed.
All right. Well, we do opening hands, and we're trying this new camera setup, by the way. I have already drawn 2 weaknesses. By the way, I have this. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, I can only take
Honestly, I
one
think
thing.
this is a full mulligan.
I'll take these. Okay.
So yeah, I can put any number when I start.
Any number.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Do that.
Generally, I've just put skills there, but it depends on what you need to do. I don't know how this is going to work out with the whole only one asset in play thing, but we'll find out.
Yeah, issue is I drew a bunch of fight spells,
Yeah.
so that's unfortunate.
Don't need to do that.
No, I don't. All right, let's keep those 2.
All right. We're here with the Feast, so we did put in a Elder Thing token, which is a -1 here. If this is a parlay attempt to reveal another token. Otherwise, we've got a -1 for the skull. Don't have any cultists. -2 for also a token we don't have.
Cool.
How do you even get that in the first? Oh, I guess you reuse the same card for the other 2 preludes. Okay.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Well, there is exactly 2 investigators, so we do get a free move once per round. Group
Very
limit.
nice. Where are you thinking about going? There's a couple things that I want to do. Like I might want to go to the Veilscoat house just to get a tome if I can play it.
That's a good idea.
But otherwise, I'm free open. I can also get this clue if we can, but
Probably. I'm thinking this is to maybe like pick up an item, I think. That might not be bad. I could go get the butterfly swords.
yeah.
Yeah, I might want to heal one of my damage for my In the Thick of It.
Hmm.
Can get around there at some point. I'll go do this. I'll
All
go
right.
up to do number 14.
You want the
So,
free move or
no, I won't do the free move. I'll let you
okay?
do that.
Thanks.
Okay, I move here and then I do a parlay. So number 14 is here. Let's see. Tad's General Store. Oh, it's Judith is here too. The Rustic General
Oh,
Store
perfect.
also doubles as a pharmacy. Great. So we talked to Tad. He's really happy. Talks about Mother Rachel. I may spend one resource to search my deck for an item card and play it, ignoring its cost. That seems busted, but we'll do
Oh,
it.
that's even better than getting a tome.
I know. Did it say that you could do it too?
Any investigator who has not resolved this effect may trigger this codex again, so I can, yes.
Heck yeah. All right, so I spend one resource and I have some swords. And then I guess we get Judith.
Yeah.
Let's put her here.
Oh, I got her out.
Oh, thank you. And we could spend another resource to parlay with her. I might as well just do that for my next action.
Sounds good.
And
Ready.
that is 7.
Yes.
Okay. You approach a compact woman in a handsome hunting jacket who eyes you like a hawk. Name's Judith Park. She's the muscle. Okay. And she doesn't like any she doesn't like any of the animals or whatever. She's got a hunting rifle. I may play a weapon card from my hand, ignoring its cost. Increase Judith Park's relationship level. Well, I do not have another weapon to play,
Oops.
but at least I'm friends with her now.
Yes. Alrighty, that's your turn?
Yep.
God, I want to go up there too. I'm gonna real quick just I'll use the free move from the crossroads. I'll go down here and I will investigate. Currently 4 to 2. All these tokens are good for me. So probably just go for it. Yep. Cool.
Heck yeah.
Alright, I'll draw a card. Oh my god, that was the best card I could have drawn.
Awesome.
So I get a clue and I will go to 12.
Number 12. The Old Mill. Ah, Dr. Marcus. Okay.
Nice.
So she finds something cool, and then you may either draw a card or gain a resource, and then we're going to find Leah Atwood and put her into play here.
Nice. I will draw a card. Oh my god. That was awesome.
Everything's
And
good
yeah,
in the
let's
deck.
go get Leah Howard. Everything's going smashing.
Okay. She is the cook, I believe.
Yes. I have to test Fist 2. Which I could technically do. However, let's have. So that was my first action, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Second action, I will play these nautical charts.
Oh, perfect.
Just to get set up for the next scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Third action. Do I try and go for the combat test? I could technically try. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. So I'm gonna commit this act of desperation from under me.
Great.
So that's 5 to 2.
Minus
Skull is
1.
-1.
All right.
Succeeds. Codex 2. Please.
Codex 2. Leah Atwood. All right. She's in charge of everything. She's Mother Rachel's sister, and she's in charge of the feast. All right. You may play a tool card from your hand, ignoring its cost, and you increase her relationship level. Well, that was a tool.
So, it was a tool. I actually do have a second tool in my hand as well, but actually, I think it's better if I keep it in my hand because we might have to let it go.
Yeah.
For the rest of the scenario, so I'm just gonna not do that.
Okay.
And Leah is now at 1.
Great. That is 2 actions.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Oh, 3, right. You played the nautical charts.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Now we're going to watch you do your whole thing.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so let us discard deduction.
Mm-hmm.
And that will let me trigger his ability during upkeep to draw a card after placing it face down. And now we go to my upkeep to discard down to hand size, which will be, oh gosh. Guess it'll be Anchor Chain and this Occult Invocation.
Okay. I did my boring 1 card, 1 resource.
Excellent.
And now we're just back to us doing stuff.
Alrighty. Well, why don't I go first? I might as well walk back to the crossroads since we can get a free move.
Mm-hmm.
I can ask the locals here as well. Might as well,
Sure.
honestly.
Let's do that. Number
So
10.
that's second action, number 10.
Okay, the crossroads. There's dozens of workers going around the base of the large tree. That's going to be that cool thing you see in the art there.
Oh,
Right, you can draw a card or gain a resource, and we'll get Theo. Theo
all right, I'll draw a
Peters.
card again. Ooh.
All right, what does he want you to do?
So
Choose and
while you control them,
discard
blah blah.
cards. You shouldn't
Oh, I
have.
can discard one card. That sounds so good. I will do that if that's okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. I will discard. What do I want to discard? Yeah, I'll discard this other nautical charts, and then I will trigger George during investigation phase to draw again. Put it underneath him,
All right.
and
Number 8.
parlay 8.
Okay. So he's going to be our friend here. So we'll increase his relationship level. And he's talking about seeing a big horseshoe crab on Aquan shoreline. So we'll go check his story out maybe later. And you may
Cool.
move to any location.
I'm gonna move to the Vale Schoolhouse because that's farther.
Yep. All right.
I think that was my turn.
I have a turn. I can use the free move now since you didn't use it.
Yep.
Sure. I'll move here for action 1. And I'll move. Well, I might end up down there. I'll go up to the top. And then action 2 will do number 11.
Cool.
That is the Hemlock Chapel. And we're going to see that Mother Rachel's there, and she's talking about the children of the stars, which is kind of creepy. And I will gain a resource, I suppose. And yeah, we get Mother Rachel. And I could probably do this test.
Nice, yeah.
I have 4. Let's try it. -1. Okay, very good.
Nice.
Number 2? Number 1?
1.
What? Okay. I may play a charm. I do have a charm, but I'm not going to play it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. That's Mother Rachel. It is her place to begin story time. I think that's my whole turn. So yeah, we go to upkeep.
Ooh, I drew Cast Adrift, but that doesn't do anything.
No, you cancel it.
So I discard it, but I didn't discard it from the Forced Learning, so I have to discard the other card, which will be Long Shot, which will go here when I will draw a card, and now I'm at max 5. Let's go! That's so
incredible. All right, 4 out of 6.
All right, I'm just gonna peruse the school library to start.
Okay, number 15. The Vale Schoolhouse. All right.
So much cards. I don't need more cards.
I know, but you do get William Hemlock.
That's true. I'll get a money this time.
All right. I like this quote here. Mother Rachel knows best, the class says in unison. Are they a cult or what?
Are they indeed? Hey, that's a book test.
I know who can do that.
Indeed. I will take that book test. So I'm currently 4-2. I might as well commit something since I can do it again. So sure, let's just do this. Unexpected Courage. That's a +1. That's huge. So that's
4.
Codex 4.
All right. You can talk to this guy. He's talking about his cousin River and how annoying they are. So William Hemlock says, and you can search top 9 for a tome or talent and add it to your hand.
Ooh, that is really good. I will add an occult lexicon to my hand that you can't see.
All right. And then increase his relationship level to 1 as well.
Cool. And that was only my second action, I believe.
Yeah.
So if you're going to the boarding house, I will go to the commons then. And that'll be me.
Yeah. Let's get that done. Okay. So I've done this. I should probably do the Atwood house as well. And then I can get down to the boarding house by my last turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 13. Okay, we get Simeon. I'm not sure how much we're going to talk to him. It's a test that I probably can't do.
Yeah.
But I will gain a resource, I guess. So that's 2. If I move here, then I can move again because you didn't use the thing, right?
Yep.
So what am I doing next round? I would do 1, 2, and then just have a an action that I don't have anything to do with. Or if I do this and commit nothing, never mind. We'll just go.
Sounds good. All right, last upkeep, I think.
Yep. Remember, we're
Oh
going to
boy.
discard
Okay.
down to 5 cards.
Indeed. So this is weird. So I'm
We
going
do
to
get one more upkeep,
discard.
actually. One more after this.
Oh, that's true. I'm going to discard artistic inspiration, trigger George to draw, and now I can discard down to 5. So discard improvised shield and the research librarian because I actually don't need you anymore.
And you need one more?
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
That's why this turns red, by the way, if you're over.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you. Oh God. I want to play. I guess it's a cult invocation. I have this occult lexicon eventually, so we're good. Alrighty.
All right, at least I think you go down to 5. Maybe you go to 8. Well, I suppose at the end of the round you have to discard down to 5, and then you're
I
set.
did discount to 5 anyway,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. All right, I put the 5 there. Sure, I'll just do this. So I do 9. The boarding house. We find river. I will gain a resource for some. Now I'll draw a card. I mean, we're discarding things anyway. All right, this is William Hemlock's cousin. Sure, I could try this.
Sure.
I've got this guts.
Nice.
6 to 3, so it's a -1. Draw another.
Yes.
Nice. Still a pass. All right, so that is number 5. Gain 3 resources. Awesome. I'm friends with the great profile. You may know him as John Barrymore. All right. 11
Mark River
is a lot. Thank you. And then I'm going to heal a damage, and that's the end.
All right. I will go to 16 for my first.
Okay, the commons. All right, you'll be getting Gideon as well as searching the top 9 for an ally.
It's Lawrence Carlisle. Excellent.
Heck.
Perfect.
Heck yeah. Do you have 2 actions to do this?
I do, indeed. All
right, that's number 6.
Draw 3 cards. No, I don't want to do that. I guess they're getting shoveled back in anyway, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right.
And Gideon goes up.
Yes. Go ahead and increase his relationship level. Then we'll be doing one more upkeep. And then deciding
what to keep. It's going to be a nightmare.
What to keep.
Yeah. All right, let's resolve, yeah.
Okay. Birdie approaches, absolutely winded. Dr. Marquez requests your immediate presence, and believe me, she will not like it if you're late at all. Well, we're going to be late because we're deciding what to do here. Okay.
Yes.
So we choose one asset in our play area to keep for the next scenario. It must be one that does not normally start in play. Discard everything else. And then we go down to our opening hand size, which I suppose is 5. And then shuffle our discard pile into our deck. Go down to...
And discard down to, 5 resources as well.
Yeah. Which is tough because it's like, how do I afford all this good stuff that I found?
Indeed.
I think we keep this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll keep that too.
It's so hard to decide.
All right, while we're doing that, I'm going to pause the video and then we'll get the next one set up. We are going to be playing the Thing in the Depths. Dr. Marquez believes Eastwick Bog to the southeast may be the origin of the sample that drew you here. Turn to page 27. We'll be back in a second. And we're back. After 25 minutes of Prelude, we can play a real scenario now. Okay, this is the one where we walk around the bog and things sink, so it's worth talking about the... obviously, I'll read the agenda and act in a second, but there's also rules here that says that during the scenario, damage tokens are placed on locations as sinkholes to represent the sinking of the bog. When a location has 3 or more sinkholes on it, it will flip via the agenda's forced effect. And when you do that, discard all damage tokens from it. then flip it, keeping everything still there. Discard all player card attachments from that location. I don't think that matters. We don't have anything like that in our decks,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
Okay, great. Now, the agenda. Sinking ground. Light tremors ripple through the floating landscape. The bog is a fecund jungle of bright flowers and glassy, oily reflections. We can resign from anywhere. Force when your turn ends, if you are at a bog location, which is all of these, but the other side I don't think is. Place 1 damage on your location, actually 2.
Mm.
2 sinkholes instead if there is or 1 or 2 investigators in the game. And if a location has 3 or more sinkholes on it, flip it over and then it removes all the sinkholes. So basically we cannot stay together,
Yep, that
or
sounds
else
right.
it'll flip that turn.
Yep.
Alternatively, we just let them flip. There's an ability
Right.
on this flooded path to place a damage on here as a sinkhole and just move. So you just let it go. Anyway, a botanical survey. This bog is supposedly the origin of the sample that drew Dr. Marquez to the island in the first place. You have your work cut out for you. At the end of the round, at the North Shore, that's the one over on the upper right-hand quarter, we spend 6 clues to advance. Also, you have Dr. Marquez in play, not taking up a ally slot, and you have some nice boosts there, and a codex ability to read something if you discover the last clue.
Good.
All right. Well, I'll give this encounter deck a shuffle. Let's see. What should be our plan here? We can actually see a lot of things. So there's this awful location here, 2 shroud here, 2 shroud there, 2 shroud here.
Yep.
They're all 2 shroud or 1 shroud. No, this one's worse. This is a victory 1. This is victory 1. And that's not. Okay. There was one we removed at random. I hope it wasn't the other victory point. No.
I hope not. No.
Okay.
Yeah, so the question is gonna be, do we want someone to stay here after they like set up a bunch of stuff? I have like multiple assets that I can play to get set up, but I can also start moving in case we don't want to sink this one.
Yeah, good question. Um, and if we do sync it, I think it's like if you enter the location, you draw an encounter card.
Something like that, yeah.
So maybe it's not so bad to hang out, especially since there's no clues here.
Mm-hmm.
But if we, yeah, I don't mind staying here. I would like to play 2 cards.
Yep. Me as well.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Do you need any money? Because I have a bank job.
If I had 2 money, I could play all 3 assets, but if you're staying here as well, then we'd flip it immediately, so maybe not.
That's okay though, right?
Okay, sure. Yeah,
So you would like 2? I'll take 6,
cool. Thank you.
and then I will play this wolf mask.
All right, I will play Lawrence Carlisle. I will play Artistic Inspiration. Also, sorry, yes, you had to add your 2 sinkholes,
Mhm.
and then I will play Occult Lexicon. Get in here. Get over there.
Seems good.
And then we flip it.
All right. Yeah.
I guess. Do we still technically add the keep the singles around, or do they get removed? Remove all singles. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm. 3 or more. Yeah. Okay. This seems okay. We'll have to come
This
back
seems
here
okay.
later, but that seems all right. Upkeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will discard winging it from Forced Learning and not put it underneath myself.
Right. Because you're full up.
I am full up.
All right. 1 out of 3. That's a quick agenda.
It is.
Swarm. Okay. That's why I have all the resources. I will
Indeed.
put 1 into this from the wolf mask. That gets me to 4 to 3. Tokens, by the way, we didn't look at those yet. Sorry. Okay, so skulls, we have 2 of those are half the number of sunken locations in play, which is right now -1. We don't have a cultist. -4 for the. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're up 1
Do
on
you
this.
Do you want an extra one?
Uh, I mean, every point I suppose matters, right?
Sure. Take this artistic inspiration. Sweet.
Thanks. +1.
Nice.
I mean, I just freed you up for your.
Exactly. Sudden mutation attached to the nearest non-elite enemy. If I cannot, search the encounter deck and discard pile for a mutated enemy and draw it. When it's defeated, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until an enemy is discarded and spawn it at this location.
Okay,
So we're looking for a mutated enemy.
that should be all of
We
them, I
have
think.
that sounds right. Any preference that you have on this is a 5 health enemy that I can find, but
I don't know if I'm ready for the 5 health enemy.
okay. This other one has 4 health because it's day.
Hmm.
And then there's one that is aloof but with 2 health. And it's a acolyte, effectively.
Oh, right, the Doom guy. I don't think.
Yeah.
Well, it does it spawn at this location or a different one?
Any location empty available.
So I have to move,
So
engage, and then fight.
Yeah.
That's not terrible. We could do that. Get it out of the way.
Sure. So here's our Forest Watcher with the sudden mutation attached to it. Where do you want it? Where are you moving to?
Oh, wait a second. How does this work with elusive? I should have looked this up.
That's a good question. Do you want to look it up real quick?
Yeah, hold on. Okay. Not entirely clear with this particular weapon if it does allow you to, but there is a ruling on 1-2 punch which allows you to fight a particular enemy more than once, and that would work. But we're going to handle this anyway.
Mm-hmm.
However, what if I end up spawning a different enemy with Doom? Does that just make this a bad idea?
Maybe.
Okay.
Would you rather have a 4 health enemy?
Yeah, what one? What was that? Was that the Poison Blossom or something?
Poison Blossom, yeah.
Yeah. Sure, we could deal with that guy.
Alrighty. Here you go.
And then we'll get the guy with Doom anyway.
Yes. I draw it, so it's on me.
Okay. Let's
Alrighty.
see. But if we do end up drawing the other guy, I mean, either that or you could evade it, right? And then I could
Yeah,
just
that's
not
true.
kill it this round.
Yep.
Let's go with that for now.
That sounds good to me. I'll start then.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna evade, and we're just going 4-1.
That is pretty good.
Yep. No.
But
Yeah, you're right. Oh god, I forgot. I haven't played on TTS in a while. We're gonna switch that. There we go. Yeah, we'll get a little mini lucky there, and we will succeed. All right. I'm probably gonna go over here and try to get the clues from the fetid pool so
Yep.
I can get Rosa Marquez's thing going.
Sure.
Second action, move. Third action, investigate. Investigate with the nautical charts. Let's see. I do get +1, so I'm at 6-2. I guess I do discard something.
Are
Yeah,
you
that's only
at
9. This one I succeed. So
6-7?
I know I put in her buff into the thing itself.
What about Lawrence?
Oh, you're right. I forgot that these allies are amazing.
Yep.
All right, let's go. Yes. So I will discard this contemplative,
Mm-hmm.
and that will allow me to draw a card by putting it underneath them, and then I will get 2 clues. And I will trigger Dr. Rosa Marquez off that.
Great. That is Theta. All right. Take a look at this. Dr. Marquez beckons you to a striped trunk. It's impossible. 5 different species in one. I can't think of a grafting method that could produce something like this. She taps the trunk with her cane, reaches down, and pulls up a thick, many-colored bundle of roots that look like angel's hair. They're sturdy, though. Their roots resemble the mycelia network of a mushroom colony, but they are much thicker. Stick to the trees, and you won't sink. Choose any location in play. If it is a bog location, remove all sinkholes from it. If it is a sunken location, flip it, keeping all turns and attachments. Tokens and attachments. I guess this can just flip over.
Sounds good.
So then I can move out.
That is my turn. We get 2 sinkholes here.
Okay. How interesting. Okay. But this guy doesn't move. +1 fight for each damage on it. So he actually only has 3 right now.
For each overgrowth on it. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So feel free to kill it if you like.
Yeah, and then what if I get the Doom Boy?
Oh, that is true. Well, then you can. It's aloof. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the problem. Uh, I think he 1 health or he was 2 health. He was 2 health.
He had 2 health. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
That's
can't
so annoying.
do quite that much damage at once.
Yeah.
So I'll probably sit here and turn this into a. Well, I guess I'll use the ability next round to move free. That seems good.
Sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do at least 1 damage to it then. Maybe I put something else out first, like this empirical hypothesis.
Nice.
And we'll be calling Succeed by 3, but it's not active yet. We'll put this guard dog into play. And then we'll fight. And we'll just see if we just do 1 damage at least.
Do you want a long shot?
Sure. You want to
All right.
use your cards? I might as well.
I just kind of want to use them. Yeah.
Yeah. So that puts me at 4 to 2.
5. You have base 4, right?
Sorry. Yes, 5 to 2. Yep, that seems good. -3.
Nice.
Yep.
2
Okay.
damage.
I am not going to exhaust it to deal or to do another attack. We'll hold off
Cool.
on that. All right. We'll go to upkeep. I am going to pick up this guy. I will get a resource for picking him up and then recharge the wolf mask.
I will discard Occult Invocation to my basement to redraw, and then I have to discard 2 cards. Guess I'll discard this other Occult Invocation.
And this guy gets
And-
a overgrowth.
I don't need the Sacred Trade anymore, I think.
No.
Probably fine.
All right. We now have 2 out of 3. Innervation. Okay, this is a test of 4.
Nice.
If I fail to take 2 damage or choose the card the highest printed cost. Interesting. Yeah, we'll spend the wolf mask offering here to go 6 to 4. I succeed by 2.
Nice. Unnatural Growth. Place a doom on the nearest enemy with no doom on it. Perfect. Love it.
Good timing.
Good timing.
All right.
All right, go ahead and kill it. See
Yep.
if we can get another one.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go first, see what happens. So we have it's still just +1 help. So we have 4, 5 to 2. We will
Do
spend.
you want another long shot?
I would not.
Okay.
I would like to use this wolf mask and go 6, 7 -2. That is 5 to 2. I do succeed by 3.
Nice.
So we'll put one of these here. And then we're going to fight again, so that's 1 damage. And exhaust this. This gets us to 6 to 2. -1. Okay. I succeed. I do extra damage and discard this.
Nice.
Then we get to do something else.
Yes. Indeed.
Okay.
Discard until we get an enemy. Okay.
Yeah.
Nope. 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 Yay. It is that one.
It is that one. Okay. And spawn it at this location.
Wow.
Great.
Okay.
Okay. So I will. And then this discards. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So I will engage it.
Now do you want a long shot?
I could just move.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, you want to give it to me. I'll take it. We could use the butterfly swords.
All right. Take it.
All right. 5. Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Then I move and this thing floods again. Okay. Not bad.
Sweet.
Is
Not
that
bad.
yeah, so I engage, I fought. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I'm thinking I might want to just go to the covered bridge and get some victory.
If you
Covered
can.
bridge and muddy fan should give us all the clues we need to
Mm-hmm.
advance,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yep.
So I think that sounds good. I'll move twice. We're a little far apart, I know, but
That's
should
okay.
be okay.
I believe in you with your occult lexicon.
Indeed. Okay. So real quick, let me exhaust artistic inspiration, and I'm gonna discard a perception to do that
Mm-hmm.
to replenish. I technically should have done this during the mythos. No, actually, because I hadn't committed the long shot yet.
No. Yeah.
But I am going to discard the perception to the artistic inspiration, use my ability to put it underneath myself to draw. And now, as my third action,
And you get
also I
Lawrence
can get a
too.
resource. Thank you. All right, third action, we're going to investigate using nautical charts. So I am 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll commit that perception that I just did. See, then I'm going to just no. Actually, yeah, that's fine because I can discard now. That's probably fine.
So you have one of these here, right?
Yeah. Yes, thank you. So we are up 5, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9-4. That is a -1. So I draw a perception. I will discard this Grim Resolve from the nautical charts to get both clues.
Nice.
Oh, this does exhaust nautical charts, by the way. And that discards perception. And I think that's my turn. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Looking good.
Okay.
And 2 sinkholes.
Yeah, you just bring it back. Okay.
Actually, sorry. I did reveal a symbol, correct?
Yes, you did. The skull. Okay.
So I need to draw a card. Attach to the nearest a wall of thorns. Attach it to the nearest location without wall of thorns. During day, whenever you move into attached location, take 2 damage, and then discard it at nighttime. If you move into or out of it, you take a damage, but it is not nighttime.
Good.
Okay, well, if we just don't come back here, we're good.
Exactly. So we need to spend 1 resource to parlay with her. I think either of us could do that, honestly.
Yep.
All right. We go to upkeep.
I will discard Act of Desperation, put it underneath me, redraw, and then have to discard. Oh boy. Oh god, there's way too many cards. I'm going to discard a Look What I Found because I think my book's too good.
Yeah.
And then I need to discard one more. Man.
Yeah, I never put that in my deck because I was like, me fail test.
Right. It's just for level 0. I'll get out of it.
I mean, it does commit for 2.
Yeah, I'll discard the shot first. We're good on money.
Yeah. All right,
Alrighty.
we do advance the agenda. And an ear-splitting roar resounds through the bog, followed by several ripples that roll through the floating landscape. You feel a low tremble below you and dive to safety just before a horrible monstrosity erupts from below. Rows of thin, needle-sharp teeth gnash at the air where you just were, and ghastly stalks on eyes turn to regard you with hunger. Put the center location to its sunken side. Oh man, I was going to go through there. And discard all tokens and player card attachments. When I first played this, it was a victory point location. And I was like, cool, thank you. All right, we're going to get the set aside thing. Okay. When do we get the tendrils? Is that after we advance the act? Must
Good
be.
question.
Yeah, must be. All right, this guy has all the keywords: elusive, hunter, mass, retaliate. 4, 10, but really 20, and 2. And when it's moving, it is connected to each sunken location. Victory 2 probably won't be going down this route, but it is kind of cool.
It is kind of cool.
Okay. My encounter card then. Oh, next agenda. When your turn ends, the same things before. R4, if we defeat the thing, we have 10 rounds. Okay. Sledge. I'm at a bog location, so we're going to put 1 damage on this location, so that will flip. Okay.
Bloom. Choose the nearest flora enemy. Is that a flora enemy?
Sure
Yes,
is.
it is. Heal all damage from it. If you're getting us now, thank God. Although if no damage was healed by this effect, discard cards. Still get a floor card and discard it to draw it.
Oh, there you
It's
go.
that one. So I draw this, and then we'll have to spawn it. What they do? Oh no, this is the one with the.
It's with you.
Blossoms. That's right. All right. So I can kill it if need be.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you up to today?
Well, so we need to go here, maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
you need to go there.
Yes.
I mean, I can always
We also
just,
need to go there to spend. Yeah, spend the clues. Sorry.
yeah. I mean, I can like go hit this guy so he moves backwards or something.
That's fair. Yeah. Elusive.
Um, I would have to draw an encounter card. That's kind of bad,
Yeah.
but I have no way around that unless I walk through your location, which will give me
Right.
two
Damage.
damage, which isn't the worst, but it's also, well, I mean, it's the same number of moves, right? One, two. I mean, I can take the 2 damage.
Okay.
If I stay here, it's gonna turn into a thing, but
Before you do that, let me just make sure that I can kill this in case I get stuck on it.
sure.
Alrighty. So let us.
I mean, alternatively,
there-
I could just go in and kill it myself, right? I have the swords that do 3 damage.
Oh, that's fair. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
It's only a fight of 2. We
Yeah.
can get there. 1, 2.
2 damage.
Yep. 2 damage is going to go on me. That seems okay.
Yep.
And yeah, we've got 5 to 2. We can. I mean, if you're getting rid of stuff, I'll continue to take it.
Sure. Have an act of desperation.
Okay. Great. So 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Oh,
1 damage.
1 damage to me.
Yep.
Which I'll put on Dr. Rosa, I guess.
All right. That is an auto fail.
And that's it, right?
No, I can do it again.
Oh, you can still fight. That's right. The upgraded one is like weird because you have to see both, right?
Yeah, well, you get to go again, and then you exhaust it to do both. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, might as well. I'll use the wolf mask on this, and that's going to be 6, 8. I don't need to do that. It's already 6, 6, 7, 7. All right, good. That's 2. Okay. Well,
Alrighty. And then we flip this, yes?
we will flip this.
Oops, sorry.
Yeah, just remove that and then flip, and still victory 1.
Yay. When I first played this scenario, I'm like, are they gonna get rid of my victory on this side? Oh, thank God.
That'd be so bad.
Yeah. Okay, that's your turn, yeah?
It was a victory point, the one that we removed. Oh well.
No. Oh well.
That is my turn.
All right. So let's play a blood right, I guess.
Sure.
So draw 2 cards. Discard up to 2. I guess we'll just discard 1. I'll discard, push to the limit, and spend a resource to deal it the 3rd point of damage. That discards from my hand. So I get a resource from Lawrence. I will put that underneath myself and redraw. And that's good. All right, that was just the first action.
Mhm,
Second one, I will move to the Muddy Fen. You're going to be okay tanking a hit from this?
I guess before I should probably put this down on the dog.
Oh, yep, that's fair. Alrighty, we're at the Muddy Fen. It's just 4 Shroud.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to get 4 clues? Actually, no, I'm not. Oh, I went away. Dang it.
Oh, in 1 action? Yeah, you'll be fine though. I
Yeah.
believe in you.
If I could wait, no, hold on. I can get all 4.
Oh, you can commit to 2 things. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I forgot that this is just not once per turn. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna investigate. We have like a bajillion, I think.
Yep, to 4. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's do it. Let's go. That's -1, 2, 3, 4. So -2.
-2.
So that's 1 clue, 1 clue, 1 clue, and I will discard. Ooh. I guess it's Resource Librarian. I've already done my ability this turn, so it won't go underneath me. But that will get 4 clues. Oh
Well,
boy,
at the end of the round, we could indeed advance.
we can. I have that's me.
Okay.
So we should do a enemy phase first. Yep.
All right. So this guy comes here, and then he's gonna go off somewhere else. But I need to take 2 and 2. This is not a bog
Oh wait,
location.
real quick.
Sure.
Do you mind if I do something really cheeky?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so during that last skill test, I am going to spend the point from artistic inspiration to give myself +1 skill value,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because it doesn't say I have to fail. Then during the enemy phase, I will use this to discard active desperation to draw a card
Yeah. Why not?
because it's during the enemy phase. Why not? Get it back. All right, go ahead.
Okay. I will take 2 and 2. We're gonna put like probably 1 and 1 on the dog. So we'll just like deal damage back here, and then I'll take 1 1 myself, and then let's throw him over here.
Oh yeah, because it got damaged, so it won't attack now. Or I should say, it elusived away, so it won't attack now.
Yeah. I mean, it'll ready, but like if it attacks, it goes away, right?
Right, exactly. That's what I mean. The elusive, because of the dog, was able to get it away from me. That's cool.
Because the dog.
Because the dog is the thing that dealt the damage to it, right?
I don't think it matters, right? If he attacks me, he also elusives away.
Oh, I guess that's true. Right.
It's after he attacks or I attack, which is
Right.
kind of funny.
Is it attack or damage? Actually, I
I
forgot.
think it's an attack.
It's an attack. Okay. Well, all good then.
All right, we go to upkeep, and then I'm gonna try to get away from here.
I'm going to discard Unexpected Courage, put it underneath the redraw, and then discard Fortuitous Discovery.
This is how you get them in the discard pile so quickly.
Indeed.
Another push to the limit.
I
Okay.
guess push the limit. I don't need this.
No. All right. Wait. Should we do this? Might as well.
Yes. Let's do it. I'll
Spend
spend
6 of your
6.
clues. You have 9. That seems like a lot. You come to a round, still pond on the northeastern shore of the bog. Atop a mound of wildflowers is a silvery alkaloid blossom, very much like the sample that drew Dr. Marquez to Hemlock Isle. When you approach, the blossom swells to release a cloud of spores, then closes. The scent of the spores is pleasant, almost like cloves, but grows bitter the longer it lingers. Suddenly, the mound of flowers moves. A large reptilian head rises out of the water and looks at you with intelligent eyes before swiftly swimming away. Okay, we get the... How do you think you pronounce that? Chelydron?
Chelydron? Yeah, something like that.
Okay. At the North Shore location, choose a location adjacent and spawn a set-aside grasping tendril. Me, please.
Sure.
That's aloof.
Shuffle each other Grasping Tendril and the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck.
All right, there we go.
Nice.
Okay, so what does this guy do? He surges, but this is just spawns, right?
Yeah.
Okay. X is the current day
214
number.
aloof.
214 aloof. All right. I may not want to do that because this guy's coming behind me.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe the dog could. We'll think about that. All right. We also have the turtle. Also aloof. Elusive patrol nearest empty location. Cannot move if a ready abomination enemy is at its location or if it is engaged with investigator. And our act now is to... the large flowering turtle-like creature is on the move. Perhaps you can herd it to safety. Investigators at a single location adjacent to its location spend 2 clues as a group. For the remainder of the round, change its patrol location to that location. So normally it goes for empty locations, but we can make it go towards any location.
Yep, or at least something that we were at.
Oh, one that we're at, yes. Also, at the end of the enemy phase, it will take 1 damage for each ready abomination enemy as location. And we advance if we get it back to this open water here. Our other objective is to talk to Judith, I suppose. I'm not sure if there's anything else for us to do.
That's good.
All right. 1 doom in play. Sinking Sludge. I believe I would be taking some direct damage. Sorry, doggy.
Innovation. Oh no, I have 0 damage on me. That was a mistake. If you fail, it's either take 2 damage or choose the card with the highest printed cost and discard. Oh, from my hand. I'm actually okay with that. Let's go 3 to 5. Wow.
You could pass if you want.
I could pass. I guess I will. I need to discard some more cards, so I'm gonna.
All right. I mean, I think I still do the thing I said. I engage, move, and then maybe talk to her.
Sure.
You've got resources too. I actually would like to play some soak.
I can spend things if I need to.
All right. I'll engage, giving me a resource and a wolf mask. I move. It deals damage to the dog. Dog does not die yet. This dies. And then I would like to play this hunter's armor out.
Nice. All right, that will flip the Muddy Fen.
Yeah.
Open water. Alrighty. Me, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'll take the action to spend a resource to do Judith.
Okay, that's number 7. Did Judith share a grudge? No, we haven't done that yet.
No.
Otherwise, you take control of Judith. Great. You have a additional action to fight.
Well.
That's fine. She grabs onto a tree branch instead of yourself. This whole bog is sinking. It wasn't always this bad. It feels like something shifted down into the deep. Something big, like the thing that already spawned. All right.
Indeed.
Okay.
So I'm thinking if we don't move, we can have the hybrid go down. Otherwise, I can move down, get the clues, and then spend the clues to have it go down.
Mm-hmm.
Up to you.
I might as well have it move for free, right? Because we have no other
exactly.
clues.
So, yeah. So I'm thinking like next turn I can move, get down to the flooded path, and then use the clues to get it down again.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we just don't move this turn.
Yep.
Okay. I will start. Or not start. This is my second action. What I'm talking about. I'll spend 3 for an Idol of Xanatos. I will never die ever again.
Good. I don't want to protect you.
Yeah. Last action. I guess there's nothing to do. There's not even a reason to draw a card. Yeah. So let's gain a resource.
Okay. So.
Thank God this thing is not at a sunken location.
Right.
It would have been straight towards us.
No, but we're at a sunken location.
But it wasn't, right?
Its location is considered to be, I think it does come to us.
Connected to each sunken. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, because it's just going straight there. It like can't come back, but right.
Right.
All right.
That's fine.
Taking some damage. That's okay. I can exhaust my Idol of Xanatos.
There you go.
Do I even want to? I mean, honestly, I can just probably take it at this point.
I'm pretty sure that this guy does still move, because patrol happens the same time as Hunter or before or something.
Yes, I think so.
It will heal, so I'm not going to bother to deal that problem, but I will like maybe just kill off the armor.
I'll take 2 and 2. I'll put 1 of myself, 1 horror on Dr. Rosa Marquez, and then 1 and 1 on Judith Park.
All right, how are we going to do this? We need to make sure that we don't end up in a sunken location. Otherwise, he just immediately hits us every time. Or I go evade it or hit it or something.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be the end of the world.
No. Technically, right, if we just let it go 1, 2, 3 more turns, it will get there on its own. Right.
Mm-hmm. Assuming we don't have any other enemies that...
Yeah, because the tendrils spawn at its location. Right, that's the important bit.
Right.
So like we need to get to it if need be. So at least next turn we can get down here and just goad it so that we're at the same location, so that if we draw a thing, we can get to it. But
the other thing we could do is you can always it is elusive, right? If you engage it and punch it, will it move?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it will. I think so.
Must be what elusive means, right?
Yeah.
Because it says that whole thing. It's like it can't move if it's engaged with an investigator. But I think the elusive would disengage it.
Let me just double check. So if a ready enemy with the elusive keyword attacks or is attacked after that attack resolves, the enemy immediately disengages from all investigators, moves to a command location with no investigators available, and exhausts. So yes, it will disengage first.
Heck, you could just engage it and it'll attack you in the enemy phase.
Right. Yeah. So we can kind of prod it along.
Okay. But that's no faster than letting it move on its own. Okay.
That's true.
Upkeep then?
Have you taken your turn?
Yeah, I moved here, right? And I played the Hunter's Armor.
Oh, that's right. Wait. Wasn't that last turn?
Nope.
Remember, because you took the attack from the Hunter's Armor during the enemy phase last turn.
We haven't done the next round of encounters or anything. You need to upkeep yourself.
Okay.
All right. 2 of 10. All right, so this spawns at its location. All right, this is my job. Surges into ground disturbance. Am I going to die?
Oh, gosh.
Okay. I will use a wolf mask, commit another wolf mask. That gets me 5.
What are you testing? Book or foot?
Foot.
Okay. So here, have an unexpected courage.
Nice. Okay, that puts me to 7. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Call of the Wild, foot 3. Nearest enemy. That enemy attacks you. If you fail, the no enemy chosen take 2 damage. Nearest enemy.
This
I
guy.
could choose the Teledrian Hydra. Oh yeah, and hey, we'll move away.
Yeah.
All right. I might just succeed, to be honest. I'm 4 to 3. Okay, that definitely fails.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Attack me. I'll take a damage. Have it move somewhere and exhaust, right? Exhaust.
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
So it won't move
well,
anything extra, but at least it gets me. Oh, wait. Does it? No, it cannot move.
Oh, because there's an abomination enemy there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, regardless, it's 1 damage, so I guess I'll just take a damage.
Yeah. Okay, so I will go and pick up this. Yeah, so the problem again is like, well, maybe you move twice and have it move to your location. That way, we won't have all the sinkholes.
Down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah.
Okay.
It'll take me a whole turn because it takes me 2 actions to move out here, but I'm fine with that.
Yeah, exactly. So I move here. I engage this resource.
It's me.
And then, yeah, sorry, I'm usually down there.
Yeah, not me, no.
5 to 2. Yeah, we'll go 7 to 2. -3, 4 to 2. Okay, this is dead. That is move, engage, and fight.
Wait, that only dealt 1 damage.
He only has 1 health.
Oh, yes. I thought it was the other Doom guy.
Nope.
All right, that's you, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then, yeah, we do 2 sinkholes where you are.
Yes.
And then I will move, take 2 actions to move. And then, is this... Yeah, this is just any time, so I'll just spend it and it's free, so might as well just do it now.
Mm-hmm.
So many clues. So its location, its patrol location is down here, and then we also get another one. Like that.
Right. Okay. So now he'll move in the enemy phase to you. This guy moves. Let's put him there.
Cool.
Okay. We go to upkeep. Okay, that's good.
All right. I will discard Winging It. Yeah. So discard Wing It, but not trigger my ability off of Forced Learning. Now we check hand size, discard deduction, use my ability, draw a card. Then we have to discard another card, which will be this other Idol Xanatos.
Crazy. Okay, these are only during your turn. Okay, got it.
Only during my turn, yeah.
Okay, 3 of 10. Please, no whammies. Okay, this one's good. A test of 0.
That one's good. Yeah.
We love a test of 0.
Oh, oh no.
That's very funny. Da, 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 da.
Do you have a card discard? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world if you just discard a card.
I do, but it's not really one I want to get rid of. Let's see. What are you doing on your turn?
Um, gosh, I don't know because the best thing for me to do is not move, right? Or not, uh, like to let this thing move. Maybe just like come up to where you are. I don't know.
What's this guy gonna do though?
Yeah, I feel like maybe I should like because we're trapped now. Because now everything we move into is going to draw an encounter card. So like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should just not move. But
Mm-hmm.
then it's going to come to me. So I mean, if it comes to me and not you, I'm fine with that because I can just tank a hit for a while.
Right. So we can make him go to your location instead of mine.
Yeah, because I'll be sunken for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Uh, sorry, that's not the card. This is the card.
All right. Fair enough. Taking sludge. I'm at a bog. Yes. All right. Well, I guess we're. That doesn't matter because this was already going to be sinking.
Yeah, but you don't get the free move.
No.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
So in theory, if we don't draw a tendril, if we just tank 2 hits from this thing in the depths, we win, right? Because one
Yeah.
hit this round, the next round it'll get over there, and then we'll be good.
Right. So we just need to make sure that he moves first, which is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Right, and then right. Okay. Um. I'll let me draw a card with this first.
Sure.
Oh, that's very good.
Nice.
Okay, so where do I need to be?
Not here. Just not there.
Just not here. Okay, because it's 2 actions for me to leave. If I hit this guy and make him go over this way, does that change anything?
Now you will draw a counter card to get over there.
Well, that's true no matter what, unless I sit here for one more round. So you're saying you would take
Right.
him coming to your location?
Yeah, and I'll just tank
You'll
it.
tank it? Okay, that's fine. So then we should just maybe sit here for a second.
Cool. I'm just gonna. I'll draw 1 card. Actually, I think it would be pretty dangerous for me to get my drama weakness.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just gonna gate 3 money and pass.
Okay. Um, the clues matter? Not really.
No.
Okay.
While I'm here, I'm also discarding this to artistic inspiration.
Excellent.
Passing.
Okay, I will draw a card. I mean, it was going to happen anyway.
It was gonna happen. That's rough, actually.
It is the Night Watcher. Goes the furthest location away, which we can be at the beginning. That seems okay.
Yeah, it can be. Okay. You just need to get there. That's the problem.
Yeah. Okay, so that was 1 action. Immediately advance. That's so funny. So I do actually maybe need to move, but you don't want me to go here.
Yeah.
And this is just giving me a few more counter cards, so I have to go. That's so funny.
In theory, well, hold on. Move to the thing. No, because then this won't be empty.
It's not empty now.
It's not empty now. All right, so that means that we actually need clues now.
Mm-hmm. Unless we
Okay.
kill it, then move out. But we need probably 2 clues to just move him in here. Like he's here, we're here,
Yeah.
and we say, come on over.
Yeah. Oof, that complicated things.
Sure did.
If you no, never mind.
What if I get 1 clue? Is 1 clue going to make a difference?
If we are both at the same location, yes, right?
Yes.
Because we could both be at the bottom and spend a clue each
Mhm.
as a group.
All right, let's see. We got some -1s. The skulls are awful right now. It's not great to be just up 1.
I have nothing to commit. I've committed the stuff already.
If I don't move, I could draw another card and then maybe commit something.
Yeah.
Let's give it a shot. Well, that's definitely not that. I will play this,
Okay, yeah.
and I mean, I'll just commit it. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Go up one.
Let's go.
I'll heal from the top.
Sick. Nice job.
There we go.
All right, and then this will flip.
Sure does. And now it's a 5 shroud.
Now it's a 5 shroud. Nice job. Okay, enemy phase.
I suppose so.
Yeah, I will take 2 and 2. Let me discard some cards. So up to 3 cards cancel that much damage for. So let's just discard. I'm going to discard these 2 to just prevent the 2 damage. I'll take 2 horror.
Mm-hmm.
That was during. Oh no, I'm already full up, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
That's it.
All right. We go to upkeep.
Okay. I'll discard this Glimmer of Hope.
Okay. Another Forest Watcher. Well, this at least I just have to keep going through and whacking my way through these stupid animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
We also don't need to kill it if we just win the scenario.
That's true.
Ground Disturbance. Test book for 4. Feature provided by either take a damage or place a damage on the nearest bog location as a sinkhole. Okay. Well,
You have 6.
that's this. We are 6 to 4. Let's commit something because we might as well. Sure. Have one of these. Have this as well. I need to get this stuff out of here. That puts me 8 to 4.
Oh, by the way, this guy attacked you, right?
Yes. Sorry.
He is now somewhere else.
Yeah. So actually, you'd have to move away either to your location or where the Chaledrian Hyber is, which is not the best.
Give him to me, right? Because then I can attack him.
Okay. Sounds good.
Push him
Thank
back
you.
the other way.
Anyway, I succeeded, so we're good.
Good. Okay, so I can attack this guy, have him go this way, and then I move here, and that's my whole turn. Actually, no, I get an extra action because of this. Yeah, I'll probably engage this.
You're going to engage this?
I could.
Okay, so that means that I have to stay here, because otherwise it'll patrol backwards, right?
Nearest empty location. Otherwise,
yeah, because this if I move, then this would be the nearest empty, right?
Right. If you stay here, it will go. This is the nearest one.
So it will just move, right?
And it'll move. Don't want it to do that.
Hold on. But what if I just kill this myself?
That would be fine. You have the extra action to fight.
Yeah, and if you just move down here, then we can do it, right?
Sure.
Okay, so that just requires you to draw an encounter card, and me to draw an encounter card as well. So
yeah,
it's a little risky.
So you go first then, right?
Okay, yeah. All right, let's do this. Okay, so I will move here.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens. Then I will move here. This is the second action. This draws the top card of the card deck.
Bees.
Totally fine. 4 to 3. Yeah. That's a lot. I think I failed by 3.
Yeah.
How many sunkets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a -3.
-3.
I failed by only 2, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll lose 2 resources. No problem.
You do have those.
I do. All right. And hey, I only have 1 action left. Does not matter because I have an occult. I have a blood right.
You do have this too, but yes, that would work.
Not a fight, so yeah. I can't do that anyway. All right. So I will draw 2. I will discard Fortuitous Discovery and Resource Librarian. Spend 2 resources, deal 2 damage to this thing. It is dead.
Hey.
Blood Right is a fair card.
We love aloof enemies.
Indeed. Oh, that's right. Also, I'm going to put the Resource Librarian underneath me to redraw. Holy crap.
Speaking of fair cards.
I know. Me. It's not even a player card. It's just me. I'm the fair card. All right.
Okay. I need to fight this thing.
Yes.
So I use the wolf mask. I have 5, 7, 2, 4. I will commit this bank job. 8 to 4. -4. Yay. Okay. It's going to go back that way.
Yeah.
Alternatively, I could send him here.
That's true. You don't need to move anymore. Yeah, because we can just say this is the nearest. Because it's either that one or that one.
Mm-hmm.
This one. We can choose to move that way. Yep, we're good.
Yeah, seems fine.
It's good.
I have 2 actions remaining.
Yeah.
I mean, I could
Would
go
you like to draw some encounter cards?
No, I really would not like to do that. I think
Sounds
I
right.
just take 2 resources.
Alrighty. So we have a patrol trigger. We're gonna do the thing as we said.
Ready?
Ready is we have an upkeep phase. Discard this. Put it at the redraw.
Nice. Of course.
End of the round.
All right. You corner the reptilian creature in a shining pool where it sinks into the mud, clearly exhausted. As it starts munching on a tangle of flowers, you take several sketches and note of the thing's sprouting shell. The alkaloid blossom on its back seems to pulse, producing a pair of shears. You prepare to take a sample. It is day 1.
Snip.
It is. Stop! Dr. Marcus shouts. That flower is parasitic. It is now part of the creature's anatomy. There's no telling how deeply it's embedded. She points to the flower's thick, translucent stem. Viscous, white fluid pumps through it like an artery. If the flower dies, its host dies too. Resolution 2. Okay. Judith is there as well. And anyway, Judith is pretty spooked out and wants to shoot the turtle, but okay. The Chaledron Hydrid lived. We earned 3 bonus experience as we witnessed a part of Eastwick Bog's unique flora and fauna, and we go to resolution 5, which is not much extra here. Looks like we can spend our usual XP now. So that's 2 plus 3 is 5.
2 plus 3 is 5, plus that 1 bonus one from the beginning, I think, right?
From the prelude or from the beginning of this scenario?
When that happened somewhere.
I think it was a prelude, potentially. Or did we get multiple in the prelude?
Where was it? Oh, God.
I don't think there was anything here. It must have been in the preludes.
That sounds right.
Well, we'll check off camera.
Oh, no, here it is.
Oh.
It's the beginning of this, right?
Increased youth parks relationship.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
Yep.
So we have 6.
6.
Was there anything in the prelude that we missed for XP?
I don't think so. You can double check, but no.
I think it was just raising relationship levels.
Yes. Yeah. So we are good. 6 total.
Okay, 6 total, and we don't get to do any other. There is a interlude, as it were, before the night scenario, but I think any XP you get from that doesn't get spent until the end of the night scenario. If I recall correctly, yeah. Page 31.
Yeah, so we go Prelude the first evening. Yep.
Okay. We'll do that next video. 6 XP. All right, not bad. What do you think of this scenario? Is it this is the one that you did your first time around on day 1 as well?
Yes. So we managed to basically pull it off mostly in the same way. Having 4 investigators was a little tough just because it was sinking the bog. Obviously, like with 2 investigators, it sinks the bog basically at the same rate.
Yeah.
But the tricky bit was herding the Chaledron hybrid around because we were all over the place, and so we were drawing tons of extra encounter cards to be able to move to the right places.
Yeah.
But it turned out okay.
Seemed like we only drew 1 extra.
Think so.
Maybe
yeah,
2.
Just me.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I almost died, but I also drew 2 auto fails.
Yeah.
But thankfully we had extra soak on the dog, so.
Indeed.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well. We had just enough clues. We didn't even have to spend the ones we had here, but thank you for solving my weakness for me. You love to see it.
It's my pleasure.
We didn't see the big 5 health enemy. I don't think we would have wanted to, but here it is. 3/5/4.
That's right.
Elusive hunter. Yeah.
I think on our first playthrough, we drew that on like round 2, maybe. And I'm like, that was tough.
That is tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was also nice to start with some stuff in our opening hands and something in play. But the next scenario, we don't get such a luxury. We will be playing normal Arkham.
Indeed.
So we'll see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.